Hey guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start. First, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using my Revlon Luminous Cream Shadow, and I'm going to be using the darker color because again, this is a purpley smoky eye that you can wear during the daytime or during work. That's something a little bit more work appropriate. I'm going to be using this dark color purple here and the Revlon Luminous Cream Shadow. And this palette is called Pink Petals 300, just in case any of you guys were wondering for product information. I'm going to take a brush, or my finger, and I'm going to take a little bit of the product and smudge it around the base of my eye, and a little bit above the crease. Now this is not precise. I'm not using a black crayon because I kind of wanted it to be a little smoky but not too smoky to where, some things, you question, when you go to work and you wear makeup. And my thing is, if you have to question it, then you probably shouldn't do it. So if you're going to work and you're doing your makeup, and you're thinking, man, should I wear a dark smoky eye to work? Probably not, if you have to think about if it's appropriate or not. So the first color I'm going to use is NYX's Eggplant, and it's a very pretty pearlescent purple color. Focus, focus, there we go. Okay, and I'm just going to take a flat shader brush and I'm going to sweep it on the bottom of my lid and slowly moving upwards. And I'm just going to pat on the color and I'm going to slowly move upwards above my crease. Because I don't have a noticeable crease, I want to pull some of the color up because I want you to see some of that pretty purplish pearlescent color. The very royal purple color. Okay, and this is very quick. I can do this in the whole look and usually in 10 minutes. Clean up some of those edges. Now that I got that color on, I'm going to use a lighter purple color, a satin eyeshadow. This is a matte color and it's Floral Fantasy. Focus. Here we go. Floral Fantasy, and it's a satin color. I'm going to take a blending brush, and because this area is so dark, I'm going to try to get as much color on it as I can so you can see the difference between the purples, but not too much, And I'm going to put it on top. Now, if you use a white color base, you might be able to see a differential in the color a little bit better, but I wanted mine just to kind of smoke and blend and just have a hint of that pinkish purple color. Okay. Here we go. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my MAC Mineral Skin Finish in Deep Dark, and I usually use this as my highlight color because it blends well into the other color eyeshadow, and also because I have a hard time finding a highlight color that kind of matches but enhances my skin tone, so I usually go with this. It adds a little bit of a highlight. It's not too sparkly. It doesn't have huge chunks of glitter in it, so I find that it's appropriate for the highlight color. And I'm just going to move it here, do my brow bone, and try to blend some of that purple in it so it can look as gradient as possible. Here too. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a black kohl eyeliner and line my eyes. You want to use something soft or not, but I just prefer using a soft kohl pencil on my eyes. I'm just going to line them halfway because my eyes are small. If you have larger set eyes, please be my guest and line the whole thing if you'd like. And I'm going to do the top line only because doing the top line gives me a little bit of help when I put on my cream liner. It gives me a little bit of a base of a kind of a line to follow when I'm using the cream. I'm going to do my waterline. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, ladies. Well, for me it doesn't. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that purple color and eggplant again, and I'm going to get a small brush, if I can find one. Oh, here's one. I'm going to get a small little smudge brush, dip it in, and follow that black line on the bottom of my eye. And also, I'm going to smudge it too. Just a tiny bit. Not enough so the line, I can't see the line so I can do my outline, but just enough so it smokes it just a teeny bit. Okay? Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a MAC shade stick in Beijing, or any kind of light color shade stick that kind of will give your inner corner a little pop of a shimmer. Okay? And I'm going to roll it in my hands so it'll get kind of warm, so it'll smooth out for me easily. And I'm going to put it here. I don't want too much, because for me this smoky eye is an all over color. It's not split in half. I'm going to put it on the other lower, and I'm going to let them meet. Beijing meet eggplant, eggplant meet Beijing. See, that gives me a little bit of a pop, and when you're in the sun it looks really, really pretty. Okay, now let's go ahead and get a small brush, or any kind of brush that you see fit. I'm going to use an Avon angled brush to put on my Black Radiance cream liner. Just enough. And I'm going to line my eye. There we go. Okay. I come back, I'm going to put on some mascara in my lips and some blush, and we'll be right back.